Crisp night in downtown Ann Arbor as we welcome you to the state of Michigan and the Chrysler Center, where the Michigan Wolverines are back home looking to improve to a 4-1 record. Basketball on the Big Ten Network is presented by Fetch Rewards, and tonight Michigan takes on the Texans of Tarleton State. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kevin Kugler. Scholarship returners. One recruit was signed when Dusty May took over this program, but a 3-1 start. We'll see what they do tonight against Tarleton State. This is Jordan Mizell, the freshman from Plano, Texas, who will bring it up for the Texans. They are 1-4. Their last game, a 104-41 loss to Baylor. Shot clock under 10 on the opening possession of the ball game. Mizell with 2 to shoot, hoists up the contested jumper and the rebound for Wolf.
It's been an issue for Tarleton State so far this year, just creating constant shots. A young team out here missing a lot. As Donaldson off to a really good start, getting downhill to and one.
They didn't have a lot of explosive scoring opportunities there. The Yale transfer bringing the basketball up at 7 feet tall. There's 2 7-footers on the floor right now.
That's one thing Coach May talked about, was their versatility. Great pass right there. Talk about versatility. Glad Golden with the pass out of the high post. As basketball players to be pros. And if I was a player, it would be a beautiful system to play in, because everybody can do a little bit of everything. Oh my goodness.
My. Amari Burnett trying to bring down the house early. Chris Impaka picks up his second after you pick up 2 fouls.
Yeah, Billy Gillespie has a, Coach Gillespie has a...
In his career, a 4-time conference coach of the year, and
looking forward to getting him back, but we're gonna have to try and find ways to survive until then.
Benjamin with the 3, and that'll fall. Burnett will try the 3, and he'll hit.
That hurts. If you're Tarleton State, that's a great defensive possession. That's what you have to do to this Michigan team, is pressure them. That's what Wake Forest did and got them out of rhythm.
9-3 advantage. Izzy Miles looking for room to penetrate. Golden challenged, and Wolf the rebound. Wolf sending it over to Gale. He'll penetrate, drives to the rim. No, but the follow jam is there.
Transfer from Bama at one point, can pick up, can guard your best player, hits open shots, really smart player, unselfish. It's just, I would imagine, a joy to coach. It's a great back cut there by Miles, and Tarleton gets something going.
There's that spark you were talking about, perhaps with Izzy. Without a loss.
40 straight is tough.
Shot clock under 5. Mizell over to Boo Boo Benjamin. The step back for Boo Boo, and how about that? He died to block that. 9 on the shot clock. Walters got the piece and gets the block. 5 to shoot. Mizell to work. Working against Kaysen. Gets him on his hip, and a foul on LJ Kaysen. That'll be number 1 on Kaysen in this young season. 1 more to go. 10 Network and the Fox Sports app. 5 straight empty possessions.
It's a bit of cause for concern if you're a Michigan fan, seeing this defensive intensity, knowing that this is what it looks like. Great steal there by Ronnie Harrison. He's athletic. He gonna go flush that.
Man, Ronnie Harrison knots it.
Boo Boo Benjamin 3-pointers, excuse me. And that's all their points right there. So Michigan needs to take advantage. See a good counter right there with the back door.
And that'll be a goaltend. Boo Boo Benjamin with a Boo Boo at the top, tips it away.
They are, and that's what they didn't do against Baylor, which was a little bit surprising. I know Coach Gillespie wants to play fast typically, but maybe a slight adjustment here against a really long and athletic Michigan team, as that's a tough finish.
Goodness. How about Michigan? Another possession, though, that ended with 7 or fewer numbers on that shot clock, as Walters' 3 won't go. Rebound Pippen inside. He'll put it up and in. And Michigan back up on top 15-13.
And if you're Tarleton State, over the top.
Big man on the bench, Impaka with 3 fouls for Tarleton State. Here's Golden, driving inside, count the bucket and the foul.
Great pass there by Reuben Jones, and again, you
in the rotation a little bit. You want to see who's in that rotation. You want to see whose role is going to be more of a specialty role. That's what these games are for Michigan right now.
Yeah, I think his challenge is he has so much talent that finding the right collection of lineups or the right rotational lineups is going to be difficult. As you, Roddy Gale, Ohio State transfer, doing what he does. Another versatile wing. View over here. Good seats.
Press with the weave. 3 straight possessions have ended in a turnover for Tarleton State. Benjamin ends it with his 3rd from range.
And why not? Why not? Tarleton State might as well just stop running offense, wait for 5 seconds and give it to Boo Boo Benjamin.
Here's Gale looking for the answer, and he finds it.
Roddy Gale off the dribble. He's been great all year. He's actually struggled off the dribble shooting the 3, so that's got to be a good feeling for him seeing that go down. And again, more versatility from Michigan.
He's got the last 5 Michigan points in his 76th straight game played. Miles for 3. We've got a ball going. 1 for 7 from 3 before tonight. Wolf, the answer strong. Offensive rebound and a foul. It was Gale who got the rebound, and then Tarleton State had a little bit of
Started at the line this year.
Front end won't go. Michigan fans, that's Jordan Taylor, who has just jinxed your center. It'll be the first of many in his long broadcasting career. Boo Boo Benjamin, he is red hot. Benjamin with 12.
As they should be, one of the bigger teams in the country. 2 7-footers out there. Definitely a point of strength.
But a steal for Harrison to the other end for the lead.
Ronnie Harrison presents a
Can they generate some offense? Another long scoring drought, 2nd long one of this first half. Gale turns the corner. His shot blocked by Crass, but it ends up right in the lap of Sam Walters with 2.
Tarleton State's doing a really good job at packing the paint. Good sets by Michigan. They're getting where they want to get to there. Got in the paint. Roddy Gale just needs to make a little better decision. Fortunate there that Sam Walters could bail him out.
Keep an eye on 11. He's had the hot hand, but he didn't get it because Donaldson with the steal. Donaldson to the other end, dislodges Crass and gets an easy 2.
Gives him the 2 little.
On to the bench because he wanted to instead of necessity with a 3rd foul on a player.
And we're going to see it.
We got a foul as trying to fight through the screen. Offering a primer and all of a sudden Michigan with that made free throw leads by 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. They're not subbing. They're going. That's an example. Just play simple basketball. Again, Gale got in the paint, did what he needed to do. He had Trey Donaldson wide open on the wing, went for the no look. Just make the simple play. You got a wide open 3. They're not going to reward you for that. Ronnie Harrison, who's had an outstanding first. Ronnie Harrison is averaging 2.5 points on the season. He's missed 3 games due to injury. And I think, again, the timing was just off. He zigged, Donaldson zigged when Cheddar was zagging.
Crass will enter it to Harrison. Inside against Wolf. Battling the 7-footer and using the window for 2 more. He's got 8.
Ronnie Harrison out.
1-point game in Ann Arbor. Walters jumps it down on the baseline. Drive into the rim for 2 is Roddy Gale Jr. Now there's the ball movement you were talking about.
Break and sloppy passing.
Wolf. Swing around. Brooks. Walters for 3. Nice stroke from Sam Walters. He's been good from 3 and sit back into play. What a play by Wolf.
2nd block in a row. Kept it in play this time. It's always a dangerous play, but it's ended up good both times. That's a great pass. Great shot.
Offensive rebound. Brooks. Walters will try from the corner for 3.
Defense to all.
11 per game. Under a minute to play first half. On the drive, Mizell, tough shot. Wolf changed that one.
Wolf changed that one again. Mizell, you see some of this fatigue setting in for Tarleton State. Michigan has to capitalize, and Roddy Gale is going to do just that.
Oh, all the way to the rim to stretch the lead to the largest of the night for Michigan, and a timeout.
They're starting to find their rhythm here late in this first half.
Apply a little pressure. They break the press. Miles all the way to the rim, and he scores.
That's Coach May has to be beside himself. He's on the sideline, looks frustrated, but that's something that you just can't have happen. A great call by Coach Gillespie, but a 1-on-0 layup coming out of a timeout is unacceptable.
And Mizell with the reach-in foul. That'll be his 2nd, team's 10th.
Job at finishing.
Here's L.J. Kaysen at the line.
Him and Trey Donaldson are the guys that can get it off the bounce for them. L.J. Kaysen a little bit more as a scorer. Trey Donaldson as
Tarleton State can hold for the final shot of this first half. It's a 10-point game. Here's Boo Benjamin on the drive and an offensive foul. Second on 6.2 seconds to work with. Here's Donaldson. He'll go to work with 3 seconds. Donaldson with 2 seconds. Golden, the leaner, pinballs out, and halftime arrives in Ann Arbor, and it's a 10-point game. Michigan
State hit some really tough shots, especially Boo Benjamin, to keep him in the game and some turnovers.
Here's Damari Burnett. Burnett had the hot hand early. He also had it late because he had gloves on the sideline to the line. English.
9 points now, really pacing Michigan with his physicality.
On a mismatch underneath. Wolf working against Boo Benjamin. Leans in with a left hand. That one won't go. Rebound, Burnett plucks it. The swing to Donaldson, and they'll reset. Donaldson exploding past Crass. More for Donaldson. You see the start to this season, and you start to understand why Trey Donaldson's wearing a Michigan uniform. Donaldson, the skip to Gale. Tough catch for Golden, and he made it look easy.
That is great basketball, exactly what Coach May wants. If you saw Vlad Golden sprint the floor right there. Tough angle there from Mizell to try and thread the needle. Good pressure there by Michigan again.
Long inbound Donaldson, now numbers, no look ahead to Wolf for his first 2.
Trey Donaldson, the way they run the floor is impressive.
And a block by Golden. Harrison rejected. Quick pass ahead. Donaldson, Euro step to the rim for 2.
Get funky, young man.
All Michigan now at home.
Tarleton State, those subs starting to wear down on them. Thin bench. Injuries stacked up, starting to show right here.
Here's Harrison working on Golden, and the first 2 of the second half for Harrison.
I really like his game. Ronnie Harrison plays hard. He's got a lot to it.
And a drive and a foul.
To be athletic, you have to be smart, and you have to be calculated. You have to know when to use so much pressure on the rim. It flattens out the defense. There you saw in the front.
Ready for Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that's going to be really a weapon for them all year. They can go 11, maybe even 12 deep at times. So this depth and that pace has the opportunity, has the potential to wear teams out.
Feed inside, the patience waiting for traffic to clear from Chris Mpaka back goals in the first 3 minutes of this game. And this is a guy who wins of shoes. That's all he had. A dream to play basketball, spent a year at Frank Phillips. Then went to Indian Hills Junior College, a very good and well-known reputation for basketball in Indian Hills, and ends up at Tarleton State and has a chance as Donaldson gets to the rim to be one of the better players this year in the second half points for the Texans. Miles around the screen from Mpaka, driving to the rim, and Chris Mpaka with authority.
Ball screen is not really something that they do a lot.
Michigan just 4 of 15 from 3 tonight. Mpaka inside with 2 more. Attempt inside. He had those 3 fouls in the first 2 minutes and 43 seconds. He's played a little over 4 minutes in the second half, already 6 points. So you can see the impact he could have had he stayed out of foul trouble.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that you're really excited if you're Billy Gillespie, just off what you've seen from Chris Mpaka and Ronnie Harrison. Benjamin to attack the rim.
Front end of the 1-and-1 is good for every Big Ten game. Subscribe right now at Big10Plus.com. Sixth team foul on the alley-oop to Roddy Gale Jr. That'll break a nearly 5-minute scoring drought with a flourish.
A really loud way to break a scoring drought. Great screen by Vlad Golden. Tarleton State didn't get any help from Ronnie Harrison there.
And a foul on Burnett in the backcourt. And Mizell, who is 1 for 2 tonight. Front end is good for the freshman from and 2 for 2 for Mizell. He's had some moments. He's been harassed tonight. That freshman has really been put through the ringer.
He has. He's held up all right, you know, especially after some injuries. Hasn't found his rhythm in his college career yet.
And foul called on Izzy Miles. That'll be his 4th. Front end of the 1-and-1. Burnett short. 6:42. Michigan by 14. 18 fouls, now 18 turnovers for Tarleton State. Golden running through the lane and a foul on the floor. That'll be
threes. My bad, Big Vlad.
1 for 2. Rebound number 3.
Coach May talked a lot about that outlet pass and Trey Donaldson getting down the floor. And again, that just jumpstarts the Michigan offense in a way that's going to be very beneficial.
And long rebound. South Carolina Xavier, you go at Wisconsin, home for Iowa, you play Arkansas, you play Oklahoma.
You guys are going to be battle tested, if nothing else.
Ends up in Harrison's hand, drives it at Golden, no, but Mpaka's there to finish it off. He's got 8. Had to hoist that with the shot clock winding down, and there's Danny Wolf with the rebound. Quiet offensive night for Wolf. Tipped into the corner, Burnett waiting for it. The 3 falls, and Namari Burnett with 9. That range. 6 to shoot and taken away by Burnett. Ahead to Gale, long pass ahead. Walters leading the field for 2.
Defense to offense, great steal, and who else? It's Roddy Gale Jr. and Namari, and that consistency for these guys. Joseph
Martinez, a 6'3" freshman on the floor for the first time tonight for Tarleton State. 5 to shoot. Mpaka inside with the right-hand hook, and the rebound ripped down by Gale and a foul on Martinez. Gale tonight with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists.
Army knife, plays the pick and roll, can shoot it, guards. Really impressive.
He's all around the Mpaka screen. Back to the big man underneath. Everything but the bucket for Mpaka.
State's really good at the pick and roll.
And Walters really good from 3 as he rains it down for his 3rd of the night.
And that missed layup, Chris Mpaka has to finish that. It's a great pass from Mizell. Almost like a turnover because you get the leak out, you get Sam Walters in the corner. And that's just as good as a layup as we mentioned earlier.
Harrison able to keep that ball and able to get to the rim and lay. Entry inside to Mpaka. Pocket picked. Ends up in the hands of his teammate and Boo Boo Benjamin with his 5th 3. He's got 15.
Boo Boo Benjamin shouldn't be allowed to shoot a 3 before 10 seconds on the shot clock. For the rest of the season.
Yeah, when he's got late shot clock opportunities, he's been terrific. There's Wolf barreling inside, a blocking foul on Mpaka, and that'll spell the end of this tonight. So on a night when Danny Wolf wasn't able to get it going.
And one of the strengths, if it's not Danny Wolf, it's Roddy Gale Jr. If it's not Roddy Gale Jr., it's Trey Donaldson.
Difficult to do. Underneath, and Gale with the hammer.
Kevin, you asked me earlier what this offense could look to the rim.
And the ball taken away, another turnover. Quickly ahead to Donaldson in transition. Donaldson's drive, killed the bucket, and a foul for Donaldson. He's got 13 and looking for. And Boo Boo Benjamin cannot hang on. It'll belong to Michigan with 105 tonight for the Wolverines.
Really good job taking care of the basketball. Again, I think the physicality just took them out of rhythm at times, got stagnant, especially in the second half, only 3 turnovers.
Well, now we talk about it, and there's a turnover by Cheddar, scooped up in the scrum by Mizell.
Is that your jinx or mine?
I believe that was yours.
That's crazy.
Rookie hazing. Every jinx belongs to you, no matter what I say. Yeah, you know, that was Jordan.
As long as I'm in the record books.
to shoot. Here's Roy Marone, freshman off the bench, driving inside, and the rebound to Jace Howard. And now Michigan can just dribble this one out. About to go to 4-1 on the year, the Michigan Wolverines. And to finish off the Texans of Tarleton State. The three won't go. Rebound, Mizell. 3 seconds and counting. Mizell. And one last turnover for Tarleton State. Their 24th of the night. And that's how we close this one out. Michigan gets the win, 72-49, and the Wolverines now 4-1 on the year. 72-49.